2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. Not too many injuries to deal with for this team. Only one player listed as inactive for him.
Down a star player. As long as that continues to be the case, they'll have to find a way to compensate.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, Devin Booker.
Special talent indeed. David, thank you. So the Nets starting five. Worthy out there with DeBusschere. Then it's Olajuwon. Then there's Frazier. And it's Allen in at the two guard. And for Boston, McHale is out there with Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Curry in at the point. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Outside Irving. Here's Jordan. Ilgauskas dishes to Jordan. And it's sent back by Allen. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And bringing that postseason intensity, so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
Irving kicks to Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And as much as he's done to increase the range on his jump shot, this is where Jordan's bread is buttered, that mid-range game.
Over to the left wing. The Nets working the ball around now. Passes to Allen. And here's DeBusschere. Launches a three. The rebound by Ilgauskas. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Curry kicks to Irving. DeBusschere against McHale. Here's Ilgauskas, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
And the pass to Allen. Worthy against Irving. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Jordan, and he banks in the layup. Jordan's got his second bucket.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
Pass to Worthy. Boston making some changes. Doncic is checked in for Jordan. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Curry. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. No good from Brand. Celtics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And the dunk by Doncic.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Lever passes to Brand. Outside Gasol. And he can't stop the run as he misses. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Doncic with the bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Boston making some changes. Doherty, he's checked in for Ilgauskas. Blake Griffin comes in for McHale. And Mullen subbed in for Irving. Brand passes to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to 1 shot.
And the shot goes in.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
side, DeRozan. Right side, Gasol. Here's Brand. Rebound, Boston. Outside, Rondo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And they get it. Here's Gasol. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
One of the best parts of Gasol's game is strength. He's big, tough to handle.
This is his first free throw of the game. The Nets making a switch here. And so Gasol nails them both.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Rondo against Monroe. Lets a floater go, and Rondo with the lay-in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Well, credit to coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
They've got Griffin. Owen is out there with Curry. Then there's Doherty. And it's Doncic in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Curry kicks to Griffin. Passes it to Doherty. Inside. And it's Mullen that time on the assist by Doherty. Mullen's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics. Starks outside. Now the pass to Vandeweghe. Now Starks. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over Mullen. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Mullen's shot is off here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Starks. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. And a new group in for the Celtics. Ilgauskas is checked in for Doherty. McHale comes in for Blake Griffin. Irving's checked in for Luka Doncic. And it's Jordan in for Mullen. McHale passes to Curry. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Frazier kicks it over to Worthy. Pass to DeBusschere. Nets passing it around. Here's Olajuwon. The shot will not fall. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Here's Irving. Worthy with the defensive effort. Nets trail by 14. Ray Allen is on the wing. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Curry passes to Jordan. Here's Irving. Now the dish to McHale. And McHale gets double teamed. Lock at 6. Jordan can't get it to go. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Worthy against Jordan, and stolen by Jordan. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on James Worthy.
Man, the body control and focus. I mean, Jordan able to draw the foul and still finish the basket.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Celtics. Lever passes to Brand. Here's Lever. 1:11 left in the first half. It's DeRozan with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. DeRozan's got his first bucket of the night.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
They get it back. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Wide open look. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
His energy level has never dropped in his game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D struggling to keep up.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Gasol. Kevin McHale pulls it in. McHale's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Irving. Chalk up 2 there. And the Celtics lead by 21.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Celtics as they end the second quarter with a 13-4 run. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. SRO taking a look at the Celtics. Boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show.
Back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And Brooklyn, look at who they've got. They've got Olajuwon. Worthy out there with DeBusschere. Then there's Allen. And it's Frazier, and it's scooped up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And what you admire about Curry is how easily the game comes to him. He's earned that. He works so hard, he can play with such a carefree attitude.
He hits both from the stripe. Brooklyn with the ball. Ray Allen is on the wing. The 3-ball bangs home the trifecta. Allen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The peripheral vision, the decisive delivery, those are things you love about Frazier's artistry as a playmaker. And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
First trip to the line for him here. That's good from Irving. Griffin's checked in for McHale. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars, but boy, he's more than made up for it.
Allen inside the 3-point line. Rebound, Boston.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Irving kicks to Griffin. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Griffin against DeBusschere. Pass to Frazier. Passes it to Olajuwon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He kicks to DeBusschere. From deep three-point range. No good on that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Griffin's shot is good.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Brad Daugherty is checked in for Ilgauskas. Luka Doncic comes in for Irving. And Mullins subbed in for Jordan. Then for the Nets, Gobert is checked in for DeBusschere. Starks comes in for Allen. And Monroe subbed in for Frazier. Here's Monroe. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Knocked away. It's stolen by Curry. Plays it in off the breakaway.
You got to be careful around Curry. He has outstanding court awareness, and therefore, at times he steals perfect.
Monroe dishes to Olajuwon. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. To Monroe, 5 to shoot. And there's the pass to Vandeweghe. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And the basket by Curry.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Olajuwon. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. On the wing, Starks. Gobert the pass to Vandeweghe. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here, and the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Pass to Daugherty. Now Doncic fires from 14, and another basket for Boston.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Here is Vandeweghe. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
And you see this so often, league-wide. Ended the period with a three-point attempt.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. Booker out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's Mullen. Then there's Daugherty. That's the Boston 5. Booker with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's DeRozan missing. Boston with the ball. The drive by Rondo makes it off the glass. Rondo's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Boston.
Well, a guy that simply brings toughness to the hardwood. Rondo, he isn't bothered by a little contact.
To the paint. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Booker looking around. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Mullen against DeRozan. Nice ball movement by Boston. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Celtics. Two on the clock. And the three ball is good.
And wasn't really a long-distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
Frazier with it. Brand trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Frazier. Frazier's got his first points of the game.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Booker the pass to Doherty. Rondo against Frazier.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Frazier's got 4 this quarter.
A big athletic combo guard. Starks loves to score, but also more than willing to make the extra pass.
Here's Doherty, and that one hits back iron. The Nets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And if you go over the course of his career, DeRozan has increased his trips to the line. I mean, thanks in large part to getting more aggressive offensively.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Celtics. Booker outside. .132 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Both good from the line that time. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Celtics.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jordan.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
Boston making a switch here. Mullins is checked in. And then for Brooklyn, DeBusschere comes in for Elton Brand. And Monroe subbed in for Frazier. Booker the pass to Mullen. Back to Booker. 6 to shoot. Over Starks. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And the Nets with possession here. From the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
Monroe against Rondo. With the floater, Gobert pulls it in. Brooklyn with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Vandeweghe misses. And here's Rondo. so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.